Imagine this. Two candidates with almost identical resumes walk into an interview, but only one leaves with a job offer. What did that person do differently? How did they achieve interview success? When it comes to landing your dream job, are you more prepared about the questions or about the connection? Because here's the truth. When it comes to interviews, it's not just about having the right skills. It's about knowing how to create a connection, a human connection. You see, there are hundreds of candidates who are technically qualified, but the ones who truly stand out are those who align with a company's culture and create chemistry during the interview process. Now, over the years, I've worked with hundreds of students applying for different positions across a variety of industries, from tech to finance to healthcare to media. Now, in each case, what I've seen is that the candidates who are the most successful aren't always the most skilled. They're the ones who understand the importance of building rapport, so building a meaningful relationship, a connection with their interviewers, and reading the room using emotional intelligence to understand how the interviewers are feeling in that very moment. So in today's video, I'll show you how you can use this knowledge to land your dream job. There's a widespread belief that job interviews are just about proving you're the most qualified candidate. And while your skills are certainly important, they're not the whole story. Imagine a hiring manager sorting through dozens, maybe even hundreds of qualified applicants. Now, out of those people, only a handful will have the right personality and values that resonate with the company's unique environment. In fact, research shows that hiring decisions are often 90% based on whether a candidate is a cultural fit. Now, why is this? Because skills can be taught, but aligning to a company's values and fitting into the team dynamic is much harder to learn. So as you prepare for your interview, it's essential to think about how you can connect on a human level. How can you show that you're the right fit for their culture? That's where our two most important steps come in. Number one, research the company's culture. And number two, read the room during the interview. Together, these steps will help you make a lasting impression. Really all about discovering what they truly value and how they operate day to day. Start by looking at their mission statement, their core values, and any corporate stories or initiatives that they highlight. For instance, if they emphasize things like community involvement or innovation, it's a good indication that they value social responsibility and forward thinking. Social media, especially LinkedIn, is also an excellent resource. By browsing posts from current employees or leadership, you can see whether the company is more formal or relaxed, structured or flexible. Are they sharing personal achievements and career milestones, or are they mostly showcasing their company projects and collaborations? All of this gives you insight into whether they're a more conservative, a more traditional organization, or a more progressive, innovative one. And here's a critical point to remember. Sometimes a company may present itself as being progressive, but in practice, it's very conservative. That's why the second step is so crucial. Reading the room in the interview helps you verify if your research holds true and lets you adjust your approach accordingly. Once you've done your research, it's time to bring those insights to life during the interview process. And this is where the second step comes into play, reading the room. This is a very powerful technique to fine-tune your approach on the spot based on what you observe in real time, on what's happening in the interview. Reading the room is an expression that means sensing the mood, the energy, the unspoken dynamics in a room, and adjusting your behavior based on that energy. In the context of an interview, it's about paying close attention to both verbal and non-verbal cues, and to understand what kind of impression will resonate best with your interviewers. When you step into the room, start by observing the tone of the conversation. Is it formal, structured, or is it more open and relaxed? But also notice their body language. Are they leaning forward, showing interest and engagement, or are they reserved and maintaining their professional boundaries? With these observations in mind, you are now ready for the final step, tailoring your approach based on whether the company leans conservative or progressive. Now, if it's conservative, the key to project is reliability, humility, and alignment with their established structure. You might say something like, I value precision and consistency, and I believe in following established processes to achieve long-term success, which speaks to your respect for tradition and stability. But if you've identified the company as progressive, showcasing your creative and innovative side becomes more essential. For example, you could mention a project where you implemented a unique solution to solve a unique problem. Saying something like, I'm very passionate about finding new ways to enhance productivity, and I thrive in environments where creative thinking is encouraged. This signals to the interviewers that you'll be a good match for their forward-thinking culture. Studies in hiring psychology indicate that progressive companies are looking for companies who bring fresh ideas and adapt quickly to change, while conservative organizations often prefer candidates who show respect for established processes and deliver steady results. This approach allows you to adjust your answers naturally by using insights that you've gained from researching the company and from reading the room. So let's recap. By taking the time to understand the company's culture and read the room, you can elevate your interview performance from good to unforgettable. These steps allow you to present more than just your skills. They show that you're truly in tune with what the company stands for. Because you have to remember that the key to interview success lies beyond your resume. It's about creating a connection that demonstrates you're not just the right candidate, but the right fit. So take the time to research, to read the room, and adapt your approach accordingly. I know that these strategies require time and practice. So my advice to you is take any opportunity you can to participate in interviews. Accept all interview opportunities, even if the position is not that attractive to you. Go to the interview to practice these skills, so once a really important interview comes up, you are ready to give it your best. So that's it for today. Should you need any further help practicing your interview skills in business English, feel free to visit my website to schedule a one-on-one lesson to role-play your upcoming interview that will increase your confidence and will increase your fluency. I hope you found this lesson helpful, and I wish you all the luck in your upcoming interviews.